One of those quests that's a star location up above us, it looks like.
Alright.
Nope, you won't fit in that bag. Okay, so you're not going to fit in the other one then either.
Sorry I'm going off topic here, but just a quick question.
Yeah?
Can you, in the post-game, can you actually go back to Altisha, or is this the only time you get to visit?
Nope, you can go back.
Okay.
You'll see how it's all done when you get to that point.
Gotcha.
Yeah, when you get to the point where Umbra lets you do that, how he does it, it's kind of straightforward.
Okay. Thanks.
No problem. Let's see, I don't have any other quests, and I don't have 4 beast eyes at the moment. I guess we're just gonna sell junk then.
Alright.
Let's go check out this treasure chest then. Hey, I saw your harder cousin. Get a couple more levels and we'll actually see the enemies that were killing me with poison. See, Scroll of Poison and Mighty Ring of Fury. Strength and attack speed. 2 strength. Check my rings here. 2 agility. 2 strength. Okay, that's better because it's got the same strength, but then it gives me the attack speed. Yep, as you can see now, the shadow, tentacly shadow has actually moved forward more. Once it's caught up to where I am.
Okay.
Since the stream's behind a bit, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, take out that guy, open the treasure chest, and we get another mimic. He had the 2nd grade shield, slippers, and a robe. All things I don't really need. Aside from his experience.
Alright.
Alright, these guys, phantoms, when they actually hit you, they knock down one of your windows, unless you're blocking.
Oh, wow.
So yep, now we're getting into those guys. So they can knock down one of your bags, your world map, your world screen, your status screen, your character window, the log screen, any of them,
Wow.
per hit.
That sounds pretty rough.
Not quite as annoying as the shadow bandits.
Oh, yeah.
They hit a little harder, and what they do is more annoying.
True.
Yeah, so we'll be seeing these guys a little more often now. Spirit Mask +1, that is 5 defense +1, and this is 4 +1, so... Phantom Mask wins out over Cultist. Alright, what do we got? These guys, the stronger version of them are what you normally run across in this. Both of these, poison. And they do that every attack.
Wow.
And hopefully my mouse will cooperate enough for me to not get hit by it and attack him every turn.
Gotcha.
And they stay still, but they kind of warp around each time they move. So they do move, but their screen just sits still each time. And, okay, oh darn, I thought he was dead there. Ooh, got it. Move, mouse. Yeah, so I got hit by that both of those 2 times, and it like hit me with poison all 4 times.
Oh, wow.
And that was what killed me. 1 time, yeah.
I'm assuming your mouse had something to do with it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That'll do it.
Alright, well, I don't need a living seed. I already have the 3 of them for that quest when it shows up, but we took them out.
Okay.
Got another quest up here. You won't believe this. Oh, this is the living seed quest. Cool. Let's go get a skill point from this monolith first.
Okay.
Probably getting at least 1 more fight because it's a decent distance from where we were. Oh, I guess not. Sometimes you don't get into many at all. Alright, let's see it. I think I want to enchant my sword, although I could actually get a better sword. I just have to find a weapon shop to do it. So let's give him that enchanted item to activate it and get a skill point. And give us their first 3 attacks at 40% faster speed. Right now I need a guild. Spectre towns around us. We'll head down here, because they also got a weapon shop. See if I can get a better sword. Level 7, been using the same like level 2 to 3 sword the whole darn time right now. Geez, barely moved and got in a fight with a phantom after that.
Oh, wow.
And he took down the character screen.
Oh, dear.
That's okay, that's one of the windows you can actually buy a hotkey for. And I have all of the hotkeys purchased with the gems already, so...
Alright.
Oh, lucky us. Yet again, an empty house in our first room to enter has the monster in it. Get less damage when you're blocking and no screens taken down. Okay, don't need to rest in the bed. Unlock the chests. Got a king's icon and a hardy small shield. The king's icons are nice because they'll actually warp you to the nearest stronghold. Which I'm guessing are these big cities marked on the map. Because they're called forts, so I guess these are the strongholds they're referring to. There is a harder skeleton you would normally come across later on called the Skeleton Knight. Oh damn, that bag's completely full. All the way up to 25 out of 25. I guess I'll top off my health there with that potion that he dropped. And then we'll just leave behind the club. And another enemy.
Oh boy.
The Unburied have like the slowest attack speed though.
Alright.
I'm just going to leave the short sword. I don't have room for it. Alright, quests, 3 living seeds. Submit it, 600 experience, gave us a level. And the foetid potion is the item for the quest, which gives you another stat point on top of that. Now I could learn dual wield or X mastery as well if I really wanted. But since I already got 3 points put into sword mastery, I'm not going to switch up that unless I were doing dual wield and going with both weapons, which would be kind of weird. Alright, haven't quite reached the level yet where it actually gives you both, gives you like 2 points in there to use. So you use the potion, get another skill point. Let's upgrade that to get 2 extra damage a hit. Yeah, I think I'll hold on to the King's icon.
Okay.
Can I use this sword? Yes, I can. So we'll add the curved sword. Let's drop off our unenchanted stuff. Actually, going to move some of it over to make some room. Improve our attack there, and we'll sell off our short sword.
Okay.
How about you, Mr. Skellybuns? And he's dead. Another abandoned house. You run into a lot of these at times. This one has a chest with a bag and a better helm. Awesome. I could use a 3rd bag. Or, well, a 4th bag. Oh no, there's the bag. Throw some of the stuff in there, make some room elsewhere. Alright, you have our monster. Nothing. Nothing in the study, nothing in the hall. Leave. Let's see, what is in this town? Could use some better armor in some other spots. Did our fort have an armor shop? No, it did not. Let's travel here, see if we can get something other than our helmet upgraded. Our footwear has needed it. Alright, blue boots. That's about the best I can get right now, I guess. Everything else is weaker or for mages. Alright, general store, you have a broadsword and a kite shield. Kite shield is better, I'm pretty sure, but it does not have vitality. Yeah, I think for the 2 vitality makes up for the extra block in the defense on that.
Gotcha.
Alright, so was this better? 5 out of 5. 3 to 6. Curved sword's a little bit better, but not as steady a damage rate. Bring that bag down.
Thanks.
That sounded pretty bad. Or, well, heavy at least.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
Alright, yeah. Trying to see where this other bag went so I can move it to the interface area.
Okay.
I had it in a bag and then I like moved it to open it and check crap and then it kind of poofed on me. I might just be behind Windows, but yep, there it is. Alright, there we go. Nope, wrong thing. World map. Here we go, a skeleton knight. It's gonna block and wait for his attack there. And dead. Seven. 3 to 6. Okay, so the long cleaver is actually better. Just slightly, but better.
Alright.
Yeah, I went from 10 to 14 to 12 to 15 damage. Ascended! Yay. These guys can drop an interesting accessory. Or charm, my bad.
Gotcha.
We didn't get it, but they can drop one of their feathers and it like gives you +1 to all of your stats for every cursed accessory you have on. Interesting, no?
Oh yeah.
It kind of raises a couple questions, you know?
Oh yeah.
So this guy gave us the Book of Enchant Weapon. Too bad we can't use it. Right, throw the eyeball in there. We need one more of them for that quest, though.
Okay.
I already did that quest, so we can throw out the seed. Throw out that book. Oop, that bag's full, I guess. I'd almost say let's go fight the first beacon, but I'd rather have better body armor before doing that at the moment.
Gotcha.
I have the helm I had. I don't exactly have the shield I was using. I have what I consider decent boots for it. But I still have fairly weak chest armor. Yeah, he just took down my log. Not exactly the most important window, but... So, watch it. I'm going to enchant my long cleaver. Just take any 3 enchanted items, toss them in here. If the mouse will cooperate.
Okay.
With the non-enchanted item, make them an offering. And now I have a hardy long cleaver of leech.
Nice.
So it gives 5% lifesteal and 3 vitality. And that activates it so I can't get anything else from it. Oh, I get a skill point from it still.
Alright.
Alright, let's up our sword damage a little bit more. These guys do what I consider the most annoying window effect.
Oh,
That.
fine.
I caught him before I did it, though. Just as he was starting it.
Ah.
They minimize themselves.
Wow.
And then you have to go down into the taskbar of the UI down there and click them back up. And they can hit pretty hard, too.
Wow.
So he gave us a book of Polearm Mastery, which we could use if we really wanted, which would help with spears and, like, the bigger axes. But I really don't want to. So we have to fight a wretch now, which is a harder version of the giver.
I see.
And these guys can, yep, throw 2 of those darts. So those are the darts that the givers can throw at you. They're poison darts, so yeah, they poison you if they hit. But our warrior at this point is pretty strong.
Alright.
So we got her, she gave us a way crystal, which is really nice, because those will evacuate you out of a dungeon. Whether you're in one of these caves or you're in one of the crypts. I do see another monolith way up there in the corner, too. Wow, that was a critical. That was why that did so much. Ooh, another level. Let's up critical focus more. Get some more attack damage there from strength. The cheap bastard had no drops. And that person had nothing important to tell us.
Nice.
Looks like we got 2 quests that showed up. Oh boy, another Shadow Bandit.
Oh dear.
Thankfully, I think I blocked in time. But I'm hitting them strong enough to take them out quickly at this point. I just gotta pull my stat or character screen back into place over here.
Okay.
Alright. Trying to decide which way to go to advance off the mountain. Ooh, another bandit. Yeah, I'll leave the invisibility potion this time. this way to the north side of it. Bandits. Let's... Really, this game will not let me avoid fighting them while I'm streaming.
Wow.
I'm like really strong though now, so it's not really an issue anymore at this point.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like, haha, you cannot avoid fighting. Okay.
Yeah.
The game nearly screwed me over there.
Oh wow.
He threw a bomb and all of a sudden the freaking world map came up over it.
Huh. Wow.
So I nearly missed avoiding it. And got burned and took damage. I was like, ah!
Wow.
Yeah, that
That
caused
was bad.
a moment of panic when the World Navigator window popped up over that.
Yep.
If it wasn't sticking out the left side of it, I would have missed it.
Oh yeah.
Burn goes away over time on its own, but yeah. It still would have been bad.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so which one are you? The limited time offer. Let's go do this for lols. Waiting in the line.
Alright.
If you just choose to try to cut in line and kill the person, it gives you bad rep.
Understandable.
That's what this gauge with the devil and the angel wing, where I'm leaning more towards angel, is about.
Ah.
Yay, it actually let me avoid them this time. 2 more quests. There is music, by the way, I've just not played it.
Gotcha.
So this is the quest for the 4 bandits' teeth. It gives you guild special boots, which are greaves, but they're special. They have like special effects, like the guild helmet. Aha, this is a quest I did before. I hated it. You go into a cave, there's no fighting, and when you get to the end and you fight like 6 cultists, and then like the cult leader, which is stronger, and he summons like a lesser demon at one point that you fight with him.
Oh wow.
So it was like a lot of clicking to avoid curses.
That sounds
So
pretty
yeah, you
rough.
click the music note that says music, and this is the game's music. And then like here's the music list that you can run through, and then I'll scroll down a bit and hit something, and then you just hit play.
Alright.
And you listen to the game's music. Continue.
That
There's
was
a-
a game that whole Windows feel.
There's a carriage with a sign on it that reads free potions for guild members, but the doors are closed and it looks like you're too late. Yeah. You had to be there by 2 p.m. on the clock on the game there in the lower right. So let's head up this way, as I do see another town there, and there's our tentacle friend in the shadows there. Which, as I said, it does have a name, but in case you guys do want to see more of this, I won't spoil what it is or what it's about.
Okay.
It's actually part of the lore, which is something I was going to read, because you do have a letter from the king amongst your belongings in your bag here when you start. These things have not had the chance to do what they do. When they get low enough, like I said, they can like summon like mini mushrooms of themselves.
Gotcha.
A scared villager being followed by an old blue lady holding a skull, reciting Hamlet.
Wow.
Not funny? That's okay.
No problem.
Well, there's the treasure the Wanderer mentioned. It's way up there. Regular skeleton. Sure, why not? Well, they do technically look like an old blue lady holding a skull, so... Alright, I'll stop that. Just wanted to show the game had music you could play and listen to.
No problem.
Alright, I already have 4 skulls in there, so I don't need you. You will be our 4th bandit's tooth, and we can hand in that quest. Unprecedented events, people. I've never collected 4. And we'll put these on because they're better than these, most likely. Yep, defense jumped up 2 points.
Alright.
I just need 1 more beast eye for this, still. And we don't have the quest for the skulls just yet. The winged helm I have is a little bit better than the iron mask, so we're not switching to that. Okay, let's use this and see where it takes us, because I want to try to see if we can take that first beacon now. Nope, we got taken up top. But closer to it, I think. There's the second beacon. Another empty house. A shrub lord, yay, these guys are showing up more often now.
Oh yeah.
More poisonous vines to deal with.
Fine.
And he died. He got 1 attack off.
I see.
Yeah, they basically sit still, but like the way they attack is they kind of warp around when they do. Okay, that is the monolith paper that describes if you do put 3 enchanted items in there with a regular item, like I did with the long cleaver, you can enchant them. Now here's the chest. Got a book of wand mastery that we don't need. I'll take the sword though. Should hopefully have room in here. Nope. We might have to leave you behind, sword. Nursery's got nothing. There are little, like, descriptions in the scroll text up top, but I usually don't even bother looking at them.
Gotcha.
They're just kind of a description of the house. Drop a gold. Why not? So yeah, basically I use the king's icon to warp to the nearest fort. A revenant, a stronger version of the phantom.
Ah.
And I don't care for his shield as I have a better version of it. There you go. He just minimized the window on me.
Oh wow.
You'll see in a moment when the stream catches up. It's really fast, too.
Oh yeah.
Sure, you can have my rotten shield of strength. And they just mentioned the monoliths. In fact, if you guys like it enough, we can do this multiple times and go for different endings.
Sure.
No, I want to run, I don't want to fight. Screw you, game. That's what killed me before once, although I did have weight crystals on me. I think I would have needed the icon, because crystals only work in dungeons. Hey, I reached level 10. Never done before. Got an achievement for it.
Okay.
Alright, let's boost up Retaliate there. Vigor. And Stone Skin. Those 3 new spells I should get. Stone Skin, Resurrect, and Vigor. Resurrect only works once, though.
Gotcha.
Okay, I don't really care for your weapon. throw these 3 things in there and enchant my helmet. Yeah, and I did that one quest where they're like, you should not be tampering with the monoliths. I pulled the whole cartoon when they were telling me that when I went there about thing where you go, okay, I'm gonna be leaving now.
Oh, yeah.
And chose to try to leave. And then it was like, you may not leave now. Fuck.
Wow.
Once you go in that far, they cut you off from leaving.
Wow.
And you're just kind of like, seriously, game?
Yeah, that's pretty trollish.
Well, what I skipped past is it is an Adult Swim game.
Uh,
Run from the bandits. Yay, they're letting me get away this time. Okay, which quest is this? You've been selected. I don't trust that. Knowing this game.
oh, yeah.
Selected for what? Death? No, thank you.
Definitely. Oh, wow.
Oh yes, the Foundation, the people that worship the thing in the darkness enclosing on the land. No, thank you. Alright, so get the mouse around here. We're right around here. The first beacon's way back there. We're pretty far ahead of it right now.
Okay.
Might take some doing to get back to it. Really, game? I hit to run like 4 times, it wouldn't let me.
I know that feeling. When you want to run, but the game won't let you.
I've had one of those shields before. They're not too bad, but that's a cursed one. I might want to avoid the forest, because that's where the shrub lords are going to be showing up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so well, I kind of want to go down anyway. That's the way towards the first beacon. If I can still get it at this point.
Alright.
If I can get a level on the way, that would be nice, because then I can start working on stone skin to decrease damage taken. Hey, another shrub lord.
Why does Altisha have to be such a haze?
Mm-hmm. I feel your pain.
Yeah.
I kind of use the gondolas at times to help navigate.
Yeah. I'm just trying to find those car parts that you mentioned.
Oh, yeah. It's really close to where you enter, actually.
I mean, I found one of them, so yeah.
I don't know if there's more than the one.
Ah,
So if you find any more, let me know.
okay.
I'd have to go back, and I've just been working on stuff in the main area of the game, but yeah.
Gotcha.
Alright, what was in here? The general store? Okay. That'll suffice, I guess. Sell you. Sell you. I guess we'll sell the polearm mastery. Sell this mask. Let's move the shield over here. Oh, that's right. There's a guild here, so let's put this cure-all potion in here too. Alright. Sorry, just doing a bit of item juggling with Windows right now.
No problem.
Part of the game, though, people.
Oh yeah.
The game is basically window management.
Yep.
Roguelike with window management. If you don't like it, well then I guess it's not quite for you.
Pretty much, yeah.
I actually tried to make a custom Fulu portrait for it, but I didn't quite like the way it came out.
I'm probably gonna head out very soon because, yeah, I am getting a bit tired.
Alright,
Yep.
just wait till after we try the beacon boss here then.
Okay.
Because I was like, had decided from like the very get-go it'd be one of the very last things I'd probably do.
Okay.
Not to mention we're doing a pretty hardy backtrack to get there anyway.
Pretty much.
Oh good, it's like right by the frickin' thing, so we're not gonna have to worry about the shadow and shrouding it just yet.
Okay.
Approach them, give them a potion, talk to them. Ask them about rumors. I'll read the dialogue for this because it's kind of interesting.
Okay.
Oh crap, I only have a full heal and a regular potion for this. And I did not get a level to get stone skin for it either. This is going to be somewhat interesting. You stand before one of the 3 guardian beacons. The ground is littered with corpses of other outsiders. Approach. There is an inscription at the base of the beacon. Read the warning, light the beacon. Let's read the warning. I usually just light it.
Huh.
The inscription reads, light the 3 beacons to open the path to the path of the king. This beacon is guarded by Kitgul. Light the beacon. Meet Kitgul, the first of the 3 guardians, essentially. Nearly 200 health, level 8. Can summon illusions and throw 2 ice arrows at you at once.
I see.
And it hits for like 12 damage. Let me use the potion. I'm hitting him a lot harder than I normally do, which is nice.
Oh yeah.
And he summoned another illusion on me. So I think we'll continue with this for the stream because he's got one more hit.
Okay.
And there we go, our first Knight of the Beacon down and our first beacon lit.
Nice.
And he always gives you the Charm of Mire, which will slow the time counter down, a King's Icon, and his weapon, which is legendary, Kitgul's Staff.
Alright. That's good.
And he also gave us, well, Orb of Intellect, which is cursed. Hollow Orb of Intellect, I mean. So to end that off, I'm just going to head back to the nearest fort after switching the charm to slow down the time.
Okay.
We didn't take too much, although I did use the 1 potion. Alright, so that's just a regular town near us, and that's way too close to the shadow, so... The fort's actually off this way to the right.
Alright.
Oh, you get a special enemy if you're moving in that and you get attacked, so... We're not dealing with that just yet.
I see.
Oh yeah, when, leave this, you can see what the beacon looks like when it's lit. It's just a giant fire pillar, essentially, see? Just have to move 2 more times because the fort's right there.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'm guessing from that about 8 at the lowest with some potions. Level 9, level 10 with decent skills is about where you want to be to take him on each time if you're going to do the beacons. Oop, no, I don't want to move that. Alright, I'm just rearranging some stuff, and I have enough beast eyes for this quest now.
Okay.
For the potion coupon! 50% off health potions.
Nice.
And as you can see, it's not used, you just hold it and you get 50% off. So I just have to hold that in one of my bags.
Okay.
That actually went much better than the first time I beat him.
I see.
Probably because I was a couple levels higher and I had more strength and vitality and a little bit better agility. Alright, so we got a skill point, so I'm going to put that into stone skin for some extra defense.
Alright.
Alright, close the music window. So when you're done playing, you just come all the way here to this very left thing that says COM. Click it, hit quit. Just are sure you want to quit, progress will be saved, it'll close everything. And take you back here, and this is my other character I've just been doing on my spare time solo. Click the power button and quit, and then under settings here you can see all the information about the game and the different statuses and beastry and enemies and whatnot. And yes, there's a leaderboard, and when you make a character you can set to do leaderboard runs.
I see.
And each time you level you get these gems to buy these things, like the sword mastery I started with came from here.
Gotcha.
Then you can do wand mastery, book of skill, which gives you 1 free skill point when you start, a larger backpack, and like I said, I have hotkeys to open the character window, the main bag, the status screen. I can close all the screens and cycle through them. Those all came from Upgrade Shop here. And this is just appearance stuff. Essentially, I'm kind of just building up to get the 200 to get the Ring of Pain, just to have that unlocked, and then I'll probably get the plus 40 gold and the Master Key.
Gotcha. Pretty interesting game.
Yeah. It takes getting used to.
Oh yeah.
And if you're any good at pixel art, you can make pixel art portraits for this to import into it.
Oh nice.
Yeah, I tried, but I didn't quite like the way it looked.
Yeah, you're not alone in that department. I'm not the best at pixel art either.
I might try to critique it and do it later after this one character potentially dies, so we'll see.
Okay.
Alright, so with that, everybody, I'm going to end off this stream. I hope you have enjoyed this play of Kingsway and are potentially looking to buy it or play it if you have it, or has potentially piqued your interest if it's been on the edge of your radar. We shall continue this character later on at a different stream and level up and work our way towards the second beacon, and then eventually the third, and try to get the ending with the beacons lit.
Alright.
So until our next stream, everybody, hope you have enjoyed it, and goodbye.
See ya.
See ya.
And just waiting on it.